I sought out Limitless You because, well, for those reasons exactly. I was putting too many limits on myself and I wanted to create a better way of living for myself professionally, personally, and internally. I wasn't handling things properly like I thought I should be on an emotional level. So I knew that finding Brad Chandler was exactly what I needed to do. So much of my life has changed since starting coaching with Brad and Limitless You. Mostly, I would say on a personal level, my mornings are so different. So I wake up every day now telling myself I love you, which I know sounds super cheesy and cliche, but it actually works. As where before I would probably get out of bed, be groggy, not very communicative, start my day more negative than positive, but now I start every single day with intention. Journaling, meditating, and just communicating with myself before I communicate with anybody else in the world. My significant other and I's relationship has changed quite a bit. Not in the ways that you would probably expect them to. There are some internal shifts on both ends, right? So you going through it by yourself is going to be different than them going through it. And just because you decide to go on this journey, you can't expect them to do the same, right? So they're gonna see things change in you, and they're not probably always going to like them, so just watch out. It's not a bad thing, it's just change. So just be ready to have some tough conversations and face some challenges while you're changing. As the process goes on, it'll get easier and better, and you're just providing a new way of thinking, which in turn will allow your significant other to adapt the same way. My business has definitely changed. Me being a leader in the sense of I'm so much more in tune with myself, and by working on myself and diving in deep and doing things internally has allowed me to give so much more back to my team members and provide a level of coaching and guidance and leadership that I never would have been able to do had I not started fighting off my own demons and facing my own fears and talking myself out of self-limiting beliefs, because now I have so much more to provide and add to their lives because I've been dealing with it on my own. If you are struggling or stuck, or you feel like there's no end in sight on what's next or what's coming, my biggest piece of advice would be to seek out help. Don't try to face it on your own. It could be anybody. It could be a friend, a confidant, coaching, a mentor. Reach out to somebody who you know has been through it already, or you feel like they have value to add or can provide you with some sort of advice, because a lot of times we try to go through these things on our own, and that's why we keep getting stuck, because we're trying to change a result by repeating the same habits, the same behaviors. So reach out to somebody who has habitually changed them by working with others who have done the same thing, because going it alone it's going to be a much tougher route than seeking out people who can actually guide you from their own experiences and help you get you out of your rut, because that's what we're here for. Pain will travel through families until somebody is strong enough to feel it. So if you think or you feel or you believe that you are that person in your family, definitely reach out for that and try to find that inner pain, because you're not only going to change your life, but you're going to change everybody's life in your future, and everybody's life that's already existing in your present. I would highly, highly, highly recommend Limitless You and Brad Chandler. I'm fortunate enough that Brad Chandler has become one of a good friend of mine, and I can reach out to him at any time. When I was struggling and I was going through the process of hypnosis, it definitely did not hit me like I expected it would, and that's my fault for having an expectation, right? So I got way more out of it than I could have possibly imagined, but through the steps, through my personal experience working with Limitless You and Brad Chandler, even when I doubted myself and I wanted to stop, I wanted to quit, and I didn't want to continue, he stayed on me every step of the way, and it built not only a great friendship and relationship with him, but also it built the confidence in myself, and I knew that I could stick through it because I had him on my side, kicking me down the road to be like, you got this, you can do this. So absolutely, I highly recommend it.